put in the ground and raise plants. Manure?
Menu like food?
No, like
Manure.
Manure.
yeah, I don't know how to spell it. So.
It's the animal's poop.
Yeah, they put in the ground and they used to raise plants, you know, and for that they used a lot of hand labor, so they brought slaves from Africa and China, and also it makes an impact in our food and in our dances as we've seen before. In Peru we have a saying, in Spanish it said, el que no tiene de Inga, tiene de Mandinga, but in English it would mean like if you're not from here, from a country, you're from another country. We're actually like a melting pot. For example, my granny is Arab descendants, and my mother's grandmother is from Lima. It's very colonial, what we say. Yeah, there have Chinese descendants, and we are like a melting pot. It's like we don't have like some lineage or our breed exactly. We are from everyone, and that's great because there's like no racism or stuff like happens in other countries. Yeah. We are so different, we are very different, and the school system is kind of different. You go to kindergarten, then you have like 6 years of elementary school, and then you do 5 years of high school. It's like 15 years of education, but it's the basic education. One of the main problems in Peru and several countries in Latin America is the quality of education. The quality of education in Latin America is one of the lowest, if not the lowest, in the world. And for example, in Peru, is 3 out of 10 students only achieves the goals that are proposed by the Ministry of Education. It means like people from Peru and many Latin American countries doesn't know how to read well, doesn't know how to speak well. They do bad at math. So it's a gap of knowledge that is not learned. And when you go to college, after you finish your basic education, the gap just widens even more. And you have to go like institutes, they teach you that stuff before you can go to college. It's an awful reality. And us here, the young people, the leaders for tomorrow, we have to change that. To do something to change that. Because if not, the gap is only going to be wider and wider. After that, our economy is not like in the States and other colonies, which is a macroeconomy. It's like big companies. In Peru, we have several small and tiny companies. We call it pymes, which would be like micro and little businesses around Peru. There is a lot of entrepreneurs and entrepreneurship in Peru. And for example, when the crisis came here, the housing crisis, like people was buying a lot of credit and stuff like that, it doesn't hit very hard on us in Peru. Because off of this little business, that's what makes the money, not the big companies. If the big companies fall, we still have the little companies to save us and makes the economy flowing in Peru. And that's really nice. Because that's what it makes us, and Brazil too, that our economic growth is really high compared to other countries. We're like one of the highest here in Latin America and in the world today because of the crises that are happening now. So it's really nice for us to do that, but not only in economics, we have to do in education, in public services, in public transportations, in the services that the government and the states have to give to us, like health, education, food, and stuff like that. We really have to do that in order to grow as a country. Because if a country is not measured only in economy, it has to measure in everything. So to finish up our presentation, we're gonna sing an a cappella song from Peru.
Wonderful.
It's named Peru. Okay? You ready?
Come on, guys.
Come together.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah. ¿Listo? Okay. Yeah. Uno, dos, tres.
Se llama Perú, de patria, la del ejemplo, la red de la U de la unión. Se llama Perú, es mi casa peruana, con la sangre y el alma y todos los colores de mi pabellón.
Thank you very much.